Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is your boy Busy Blue, and I am back for another recap and review of Big Brother Season 19 episode. I think we're on 17. You guys, this was a really good episode. If you like dramas, if you like telenovelas, if you like soap operas, Lifetime movies, this was the one for you today. And I really did love it. So let's dive into it. I'm going to be looking over here because my notes, my God, are here, and there's a lot of them. I'm going to start by saying the reason why I love Big Brother is because I love, some people really love the game, and those different the different game aspects is what drives them, and they're able to think things through and ahead. And I've never looked at Big Brother like that. Sometimes I try to strategize and say what people should or shouldn't do or what have you. But I actually like to watch Big Brother because I'm a people watcher. And I don't know another way to say that. I love YouTube, and I like to watch YouTube reviews of shows that I don't even watch, because you get a chance to understand how people think, how people feel, why they feel that way. And then the patterns that they have in their thought processes. It's just so amazing to me. And I think that this episode was really one of those episodes where we got into people's thoughts and hearts and minds. And it showcased just how some people are. So let's go into it. It starts off right after the nomination ceremony where, when Paul was thinking that God was going to come down and say, halt, Jessica has the halt. I don't know what he thought was about to happen. This is just water, you guys. I'm tired. So after that, Jason and Cowboy Bill and Paul goes into the back room, and Cowboy Bill's like, I don't think she has anything. Yeah, I don't think that they have anything too. I gave him a chance to see what was gonna. Sorry, Paul's not my favorite right now. He doesn't think that they have safety, which didn't he have safety? So why he's thinking the date? Anyway, he doesn't think they have safety, so he goes to Jessica's like, hey, you want to go have a conversation? Let's have a conversation. So they start walking up, and Cody was staying upstairs. So Paul's like, hey, Cody, do you want? And he's like, what's the point? I'm on Cody's side. And maybe I won't make a lot of friends if Big Brother ever casted me to be in the house. But if I know that these motherfuckers don't like me, let me tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to sit here and try to kiss ass and do all of this stuff that I don't need to do. They're not going to change their minds. What's done is done. They don't like Cody. They have it ingrained in their minds. Okay, if the house was to blow up today, it would have been Cody's fault. They're programmed to not like him. So it's like, what are we talking for? You just put up on us on the block. We told you not to. You did it anyway. Now what's the conversation? Now what do you want to talk about? So he goes upstairs, and he hears, Paul, I truly thought that you had safety, and I was waiting to see, and just like, that's just not how it works. It's not how it works. I'm sorry you were looking for bells and whistles and stars and videos and Julie to come out, and that's not how it works. You'll see what's going to happen, but it's just not how it works. And he's like, well, you don't need to. Things do start to get, because Cody does not respect Paul. He just does not respect him because he sees through him. I mean, he sees what he's doing, how he manipulates the house, how he's running the game behind the scenes, and he doesn't respect him. And Paul does have a lot of gusto about him. We about to get into that about him that is undeserved as well. So, Cody's, telling him like, yo, you walk around this house acting like you know the game. We just told you that you shouldn't put us up, and you still put us up. All this stuff, da. So they start to go in tit for tat. So then Jess is like, look, I'm just gonna say that we're going down. So then Paul tells her to lower her voice. Now I don't know if I was watching a different channel at that time, because it didn't seem like I was. Why she had to lower her voice? I didn't think that Jess was doing anything. I didn't think she was overtly loud or doing anything that she needed to come down. The door's closed. Nobody's saying anything. But now I need to lower my voice. So Cody's like, yo, don't tell her to lower my voice. Your dogs are downstairs. Okay, where's Nene Lee's with you? Those are your puppets. Okay, I'm not your puppet. You can tell these people what to do, but you won't tell my girlfriend what to do. You don't tell Jess to lower anything. So then he's like, well, you know what? Well, get out of my room. Get out of my room. So, and Cody's like, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna say, get out. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, get out. He needs, then, as Cody walks out the room, Paul is responding, but he ain't got nothing back in it. He's like, just get out my room. Just get out my room. What you gonna do? What are you doing? What are you gonna do right now? Please, just get out. Just get out. Just get out. Cody, as he's walking out, he's like, you just always gotta have the last word. That ignited Paul, okay? And Josh, okay, creeped up inside of him and he got ready, okay? So then Paul walks out the room. Yeah, get the fuck up out of, because now there's an audience, okay? Now there's people to see and view and watch, and now I can make it seem like I'm running shit when I'm not. That's what Paul's doing. Behind closed doors, he's, just get out. Please. Okay, get out of my room. Get out of my room. As soon as he walks out the door, now it's, well, shut the fuck up. Da 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 da. Now he's putting on a show. I love how Cody was like, oh, you're just a show, man, Paul. Yeah, the cameras are here. Everybody see, everybody watching. And it sucks because Cody's looking at us and he's seeing it and he sees what's happening and everybody else is just blind to it. Paul's coming out. He's doing a little puppet show, a song and dance. And what they're saying is, oh, he's so upset. What did Cody do? Oh, that Cody. He's so horrible. So he goes to this room and now Jess is mad at Cody. And I saw her side. It took me a minute to see her side, but I saw her side. You can't be going around popping off on everybody and doing stuff all the time. Like, it's not going to help our game. And even more so, is this who you are outside of the house? Because I don't want to have to deal with that outside of the house. Because that's just not who I am. We're going to get into that a little bit later. So she's mad at him and Cody's like, yo, I don't understand why you're upset about them being mad. They always mad. They're always going to be mad. They don't like us. They're not going to like us. Whether we yell today, tomorrow, or never yell, we are still the bottom of the totem pole. My mom used to always say, I didn't grow up with tons of money, my God. But we would be out in public and I'd be like, oh my God, Mom, like, no, like, don't do that. Or there'll be something, I'm like, Mom, don't do stuff like that. My mom will always say, these people... I pay none of our bills and you may never see them again. What are we cleaning it up for? What are we cleaning it up for? Not that people should take that advice. I didn't say she was giving out golden nuggets of wisdom. I just said what my mom used to say. But that's what Cody's just like, yo, it don't matter what we do, they don't like us. Why are you upset that he's mad? I just offended you. So at the end of the day, it's a lose-lose situation for them. We go from there. Now we have Paul downstairs trying to mimic the fight. He's a this, he's a that, he's a this, he's a that, he's a this, he's a that. Cody's a this. Lord, what he do that for? He must have brought extra batteries down from the HOH room because here goes Josh, okay? Yeah, he's a bully. He's such a bully. He's going in people's faces and he's doing all of this stuff and he's just... Wreck-It Ralph is over it. My God, he's sitting at the table and he's like, yo, that's not cool. Like, that's not true. No. Because now he's just making up. I need them to start doing flashbacks. Or at least write down these times where Cody had did these stuff past like week 2. Or, yeah, past like week 2 or 3. I don't see Cody doing anything. Anyway, Wreck-It Ralph stands up for Cody, and now Josh is mad. You're going to be standing up for him? Don't be standing up for... You're a joke. You didn't stand up for Dominique. Yeah, because you guys forced and twisted his hand. Now you guys have drawn a line in the sand and made me pick a side. And now I'm picking a side. You didn't stand up for Dominique when you knew... You're a joke. Da-da-da-da-da. So then he decides it would be funny. And he goes to get the frying pans. Da, 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 da. I don't know why he did that for, okay? Because the song should have been doom, doom, doom. Because, okay, that ballerina popped up. Wreck-It Ralph got up from that table. He walked over to him. He took those pants and was about... They broke the fourth wall today because production was like, separate sides of the house, separate sides of the house. As they're doing that, everybody's breaking it up. Here's Josh. Don't touch me. You better not touch me. Don't touch me. Don't say anything. Don't touch me. You had to wait till all of these people get in production come in. Now you want to act bad? Wreck-It Ralph was able to get the pans out of his hands. Okay? I don't know if you guys have... He was able to physically get both of the pans out of his... He was scared. Josh was scared, okay? And Wreck-It Ralph was about to let him have it that day, okay? He was about to wreck it that day. Oh, Josh was scared. Don't touch me. Yeah, because you got production on your side. He want to do everything that's good for TV. Okay, let's see how far this gets you. Anyway, in the commercial break, it was just really, 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 really heavy. After that, we come back. Josh is trying to talk to Cody. And, you know, Cody's like, yo, don't let them get to you. Don't let them bother you. And he's like, yo, this is just bullying. And at this point, it truly is. And it's for no reason. It truly is for no reason. I can see, y'all remember in the Bears Club, and they had this big, like, media frenzy around the fact that the girl walked away, and then the girl basically drop kicked her from the back as she was walking away. Just defenseless, drop kicked her. That's pretty much what's going on in this house. They have no reason to be mad at them. Outside of them picking sides, but you picked a side. Let it go. Let me support who I'm supporting, and let you support the person you the supporting, and that's it. I don't care what you think about who I'm. Yo, just let it go. Got a loud mouth for no reason, and it is bullying at this point. And you see Wreck-It Ralph crying. Now, I had to side eye Wreck-It Ralph because you know what he did with the hot sauce, my guy. So I'm not fully, giving him a hand. But I'll reach out and touch. Moving on, going from that, Wreck-It Ralph is trying to convince Cody, like, yo, you have to stay, don't let this go. And Cody's like, yo, this is it. I'm not going to win this game. And she has a chance to win this game, and I'm ruining her game just by being me. I'm too strong of a man to be up in this house with these bitch ass. I can't do it. And I understand his side. I understand what's going on. So moving on from there, Jess tells Paul what the actual hex is and lets him know, like, this is that you based it your HOH week. Somebody said in my comments today, first of all, my Twitter was blowing up, but I posted a tweet that said, let me see if I can find it. Paul, it basically was like, Paul has won the HOH. And he won the veto. Yeah, it says Paul has won the HOH and the veto, and all of this means nothing. Congrats, Paul, you the man. So then I guess he's a Paul supporter. So yeah, too bad they can't vote out Ramses twice. Such a beast. Thanks, Jess. Oh, you mean the week in which we actually made somebody go home? The fuck up out of here. Anyway, moving on. So he's like, well, I wanted to put the you on. Jess is telling them, like, look, we are staying because everything just wipes away. You don't even get a chance to play HOH. I don't know if that's true, but you don't even get a chance to play HOH. Like, your whole week is just, it was, coup d'etat, okay? And he's like, well, I wanted to, he didn't believe what he was saying to her. I had to put you up because I wanted to make sure, that Julie Chen, it was like, bruh, no. But anyway, after that, he tries to convince Jess, like, look, keeping Cody is not smart for you. Like, this is not good. He's trying to really plant these seeds in her head. And she's at an emotional time period in her life. She's mad at the only person she supports and trusts, and she's on the block of her dad's, favorite game. And, she's trying to figure out her relationship, her personal life, all of this stuff. And now he's sitting here picking, chipping away. So, he's getting her at the best time to do it. And he's telling her, like, look, he's not good for your game. He's gonna, he's just gonna bring you down. As long as you're tied to him, you're going to be tied down, and it's not gonna work. People are not gonna trust you. People are not gonna be by you. After he gets this plan, and Jess said he goes to basically everybody else but Wreck-It Ralph and Cody and Jess, and gets them round up in a room and tells everyone, and this is important, he tells everyone we need to start to separate them. Make sure we get Cody out. She can't use this. All of this stuff he starts up, and now they're nodding, they're shaking, this and that. I'm gonna tell you why that's important. Because no one, all of these minions think they're doing shit, and they're not. So after that, Minion Christmas goes out first. You know, she in her confessional says, you know, I just started thinking to myself, you know, I don't want her to use this hex. So I want to make sure that I go talk to Jess to, you know, make sure she understands that Cody has to go. Really, Christmas, you was thinking? This bitch couldn't even do a piggyback ride right. We supposed to be taking advice from her? Next slide. Anyway, so she tries to convince her, but that went in one ear and out the motherfucking other. Hop along. Okay? So then, Jess, you know, she understands, like, yo, Cody's the only person that I can truly trust. And that's true. Yo, I don't understand. Even if it's going to get you, like, one more week longer, I don't understand why she would. If she wants to win, she needs numbers. Cody is a number. She can't trust anybody else on that side. And the people who said they could trust her, Ramsey's is gone. So, we need Cody. Moving on from there. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I am. I talked about the cripple. Sorry, the cripple's in here. Jessica and Cody, now they meet together. This is really telenovela, soap opera. Hi, Cody. You're just gonna take your bags and leave? I was trying to give you space. You want to give me space right now? I mean, I thought that's what you needed. You think that that's what I need right now? As the house is against me? That's really where the conversation was going, y'all. It was just very telenovela, very soap opera-y. But basically they have the conversation and Jess is like, look, how I was raised, I'm a reflection of my family. And if I'm dating you, then that you're a reflection of me. I can't have you acting like this out there, reflecting poorly on me, which reflects poorly on my family. And I don't want that. I can't have that. And I need you to tell me if this is who you are. So we go past that. Cody, I mean, he said he never had a girlfriend before because he was stuck in the wrong issue. He's like, I just want to give you what I want to be able to give you. And he's talking about leaving the game. She's like, wait, hold on, okay? Leaving the game? Like, no, you don't need to leave the game. I'm trying to talk about whether or not you an asshole outside of the house or not. He's like, well, I just can't give you what you need. She's like, and basically the conversation just goes, you know, Jess wants him to stay. She wants him to fight. And I think she started to use reverse psychology. Like, yo, I never thought that you were the type of person who would be a quitter. I never saw you going to quit on me. You going to quit on yourself? You not that type of person. You not a quitter. Now you quitting on us now? Is that what you are? And trying to make him understand, like, yo, I need you here. You can't leave. Like, stay with me. We're going to fight. We're going to do this or whatever. And Cody's like, look, I'm trying to, you know, throw myself on a grenade. Shit, I don't need you to throw yourself on nothing. Okay, I got this. Just shut the fuck up and let's get this money, okay? So they make up and then they keep going. You know, at the last 15 minutes, they decided, oh, we forgot to put the Veto in here. So they played this video under the weather. It's the news thing where they're trying to remember information about past house guests and then read it during like this real big storm. We really could have done without it. Actually, you know, I'm going to say this. So the people who got picked to play in the Veto, Raven, Cody, Jess, Paul, Jason, and Kevin. Yeah. Can we just start having Jason do the Veto and HOH competitions alone and the Temptation competition? Because he just always look a hot ass mess. Let's just start having him do it by himself. You know, because I think that would be better television than Paul yelling at me. Y'all see that they tried to minimize Paul's confessionals a little bit in this one. They listening to us. I'm tired of him yelling at his grandma through us. Cody was not here for the Veto competition. He didn't even smile. He stood there and read that. Okay, water, all this stuff was going through. He's like, you know, Wins and Cameron, Dominique. Like, he was over it. Jess, though, she, you know, she got into character. She wanted. What I am excited about, and I know a lot of people don't like Jess, but I really, really am a Jess fan now. What I have liked about Jess is that even through all of this turmoil, and because she's not crying about it like Raven, or, you know, hobbling around like Christmas, or whining about it all the time like Josh, Big Brother was the show she watched with her dad every season. And her dad died, and now she's on this show. And what I was afraid is that, you know, now these people are bullying them, they're yelling at them, they're on the block all the time, that she was going to miss the experience and miss to capture the moment that her dad would have loved to make sure she had. And y'all get emotional only because I lost my father too. But as she was playing the veto competition game, she, you know, she's smiling, she's like trying to do the game but trying not to. She was really taking it in, and it made me happy that she's not letting these people ruin the experience that, you know, in the memories that she has with her father. And that's what I think is amazing. Rewinding back, before this veto competition started, they just started doing like random, you know, Big Brother storm alerts. So after the first one came on, you know, Paul was like, we got to remember everything. Let's continuously go over. So he's like, let's go to the HOH room and just remember them. Cody asked Jess, like, oh, you want to go up with them? And she's like, fuck no. Jess is so over it. She's like, this week don't matter. Okay? This competition doesn't matter. We just doing this for them. Anyway, Paul wins the competition. Now he tries, you know, at the end of the show, one last-ditch effort to make sure that Jess knows he's not good for your game and you need to let him go. So much so that he brings up some shit from week 1. It was week 1.5 or something like that. About Cody saying, we need to make sure that other girls are in the group with us, because if I'm going to win the money, I cannot be the one to take Jess out. And I would rather Alex or somebody else to do it, because I can't do it myself. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, if you can't take her to the end, if I'm going to be having an alliance with this guy, and I really don't know these people like that, I mean, I'm going to need somebody else to do it. I mean, I like this girl too much to take her out myself, so I'm going to need somebody else to do it. Now Jess is like, ooh, I can't believe Paul, he done learn from Phaedra Parks, okay? Because he done switched in everything. Anyway, Jess is like, now she has some things to think about. Her confessional told us, looks like I may not be using the hex after all. She didn't believe that shit was coming out of her mouth. She using that hex. I just need this week to hurry up and get over with. They didn't do the veto ceremony. We know what's going to happen at the veto ceremony. If you don't know, spoiler alert. He takes off Jason. It was like not exciting at all, uneventful. I'm excited to see how they're now going to edit the big uproar that happened on Monday. I'm hype. I'm ready. That was it for the episode. I really, really liked it. I want Jess to continue to like take this in, and I want to see how this works out. I'm glad that Mark stood his ground, and he's not dealing with this stuff anymore. So we're gonna see what happens. You know, tell me what you thought about this episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, please. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.